start streaming, just so you know. But no, I hear you, dude. All right, let's see.
I'm really glad we do 2 o'clock and not 1 o'clock, because like I don't get home until like 12:30 after the gym, and I'm just
No, I got you, man. No, I gotta set up all my monitors really quick. Give me 1 second. And then I found a better way to start advertising this, so I'll get to that after this week. I just wanted to kind of try and figure out this shit first. Let's see how this. How's everything? Let's see how the sound sounded.
Rome was.
I gotta set up all my monitors really quick. Oh shit, dude, this is the best sounding this has ever been. Okay, we're getting somewhere. That means getting records. How's everything?
Oh man, I don't know if you can see that.
I can't.
That looks so comfy. Zane's just chilling right there in the sunlight. That's where I'm gonna be after this. I'm gonna keep napping in the sun.
Alright, let's. Napping in the sun, I felt that.
Oh my god.
Let's see. Alright, I'm trying something new. Put in a Q&A in there. Welcome. Alright, I'm just gonna need about 2 seconds to like get a little bit set up here. But Nick, what's something been going on with you this week while I'm getting set up? Like, how was your weekend?
It was pretty bland. I had a snow day Wednesday, and that was kind of cool. And I didn't do a whole lot. I didn't really do a whole lot musically. Oh, actually, I take that back. I did earlier in the week. I did have a nice musical night. Actually, I sent you stuff on the email like 20 minutes ago.
So you got someone for us you want played, you're saying?
I got one thing that like I've put a lot more time into, and then I have another thing that like I just threw together in like one night and then just barely tweaked on. The second thing I worked on was me treating FL Studio like a looper.
Oh, so this is something of yours.
Yeah, those are my things.
Okay.
And so two different things. One of them being like the new like very raw, like still work in progress. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna do anything with it, but I got really high. I'll be guilty. And,
You'll be guilty.
I'm guilty. And I treated FL Studio like my looper, like I used to do with my looper. And so now like if we get to playing it, that'd be great. And then we can totally trash how bad it is. I will also say I had a private lesson last Sunday for snowboarding.
Hey, that's actually cool as fuck though.
I wasn't. Yeah, it was cool. I was like about to leave. Like I was not supposed to do a third lesson in the day. Each lesson's like 2 hours. Like I've been there since sun up. It was like the sun's setting now. The supervisor's coming. I was like, please, no one else is here. I need you to do this private. I'm like, fine. Dude, it was the easiest money ever. Like this kid, it wasn't beginner by any means. Like we were working on like very advanced stuff, like jumps, riding. We were doing very advanced stuff. So me as the instructor, it didn't feel like a class so much. It was just kind of like hanging out and just kind of working a little bit, like just still teaching and coaching. But it was awesome. It was great. Easy money.
Easy money, but a fun experience. It sounds like.
Yeah. How about you, Big Daddy?
How's
that life going?
This is, to be real, it's been going. I've been enjoying it, watching a human being grow.
God, that's the wildest experience. I mean, that's a. I'm coming from the outside perspective. Like that is to me like the wildest thing, uh, human experience is to create another one and watch it grow. Like, ooh,
And with someone I deeply love.
oh, oh.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't. Heartbreak.
Actually, I don't know what you're saying,
Actually,
Michael.
wait, what's that? Somebody you deeply love a ton? Zane?
Zane's
That's close to
a
that
pretty
guy.
good one, you know. I would not second cut Zane.
Yeah. The shitty thing is though, he's only got like maybe 5 more years.
Oh, don't say that, man. What
I
the
I
fuck?
have I have to, man. I have to keep it real. Like
I have to
it's
keep it real.
I have to keep it real. Like it sucks, but it's always in the back of my mind. Like no.
What is
Like I
up, young lord, in the chat, all the way in Australia?
oh damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm just
What
sending
time?
everyone their notifications. He's 8 hours ahead.
Oh man, yeah. Okay, you read my mind. I was gonna be like, what time is it there? He's 8 hours ahead, so it's like 10 o'clock. Oh my god.
Yeah, no, he. Anytime. That's why the stream's starting right now probably benefits.
Oh, yeah. He's just Saturday night hanging out, listening to some tunes.
Yeah. We getting it. We getting it. Thank you everybody for coming in. Hopefully you'll like, share, comment, you know, help us out in the algorithm world of YouTube. If you want to hit that notification bar to know when we're live, that would be cool too. But I'll always send some notifications out. I'm getting better at it as I hop back into social media, which is, might I add, just like a different world after you've not been on it for a while. You're like, damn, dude, I don't know what the fuck people give a fuck about, you know?
The hop back on, see all the tweets or posts.
See people fighting over
What?
M&Ms, and you're like, dude, what happened to the world?
What? People fighting over M&Ms?
Yeah, like the mascots and shit. He
Is
said
this
it's
like
like
a
9
gaming
in the
thing?
morning on Sunday right now, so actually I'm way off. My bad.
Oh wow. Yeah, he's a day ahead. That's 9, 5, 6, 7. That's 7:24. 17 hours ahead. 17 hours ahead. Ish.
Ish. I like how you had to add that.
Ish.
Give me
Like, yeah, I think
one.
I'm close.
I'm almost done queuing people up. And even if you can't get through this list, that's totally okay, might add.
There you go. Yeah, I'm gonna probably have to still be
We
4
might
o'clock.
we might be just doing it like that, where like we'll call it the leftover session.
Leftover sessions. Yeah. Yeah, 4 o'clock for me again today. I still have some errands to run. Like, now with the part-time job, Saturdays are my only days to, like, get things done. During the weekday, it's straight from carpentry to either straight to the gym or, I just hate driving after work. When I get home from work, I do not want to go out.
I hear that.
Shit. Traffic is shit. Everything's,
Young Lord said they call him the future boy. What's up, Chris Russ? You're here, sassy mullet. What is up? I got a sassy mullet going on in the back right now too. Aquaman, what's up? Do you got a song for us today? I'll throw you in the mix. If you've been supporting that long, I definitely will always throw you in the mix.
Yeah, I gotta say, the more I'm thinking on this, is it Young Lord, this Australian fella, this Australian mate.
Yeah.
It's just it's like blowing my mind because like he is in the future, but also we're present right here together.
Yeah, we are.
This is a lot. It's like, what is reality now?
So, you just sent... Aquaman just sent one. Alright, I'll throw you somewhere in the middle of the mix. I'm almost done sending the notifications out for the day. And...
Do we have an email queue?
Well, Sorry, I have one thing I have to get to. Little Brady Jordan the GOAT, aka Dustin to win. I had him queued up accidentally like a few songs after you were already gone. And so like he wanted his song played for you. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play the song first for you.
Man, that's it. I appreciate that. It's like, no, Thrasher Nick gotta be there for this.
Alright, where are we at? Alright, Aquaman, I got your song in the queue. I'm gonna just do a quick email check. You know what? You said you sent a song in the email, Nick?
I did. I sent. Yes, I sent two, but we just either one.
Because if I do, let me see if I do got any emails really quick outside of yours. If not, we'll play one of the mix really quick. No, because I haven't really been advertising the email like I used to. I probably should. Which one out of Roses and Layers would you want played, Nick?
We'll start with the more refined mix, which is going to be Roses. So I've spent a lot more time on that with the mixing, the effects on it. So let's do with that, and then start it like a minute in, just because I want to make sure we get the bridge. And then maybe afterwards I'll break down where I'm at with it and some things that I'd be happy to take some suggestions on.
Okay.
My episodes.
You won't be able to hear it, I don't think. Let me see. I think you won't be able to hear it. I'll try and play it really quick from the browser and see what it does. Okay. So, we need to change.
Am I gonna be able to hear everyone else's music?
Yeah, this is just from the email. I'm trying to figure something out really quick.
Just a heads up to everyone. We were like on here 20-30 minutes before, like 1:30.
Trying to
troubleshooting.
Trying to already change me up, Nick.
I ain't trying. I'm trying to give credit that like we were on here early. Mike, really, all credit goes to Michael. Like doing a lot of troubleshooting.
It's both of us.
To give like great quality.
So you can see this screen, Nick, right? Is it Spotify only? No, but if you have an unreleased song, I would definitely send it in the email and let us know. But you can see this screen, Nick. I'm gonna play the song and see if it shares the audio with it. And if it doesn't, I'm sorry, but I mean you already know your song.
Yeah.
So we'll do Roses 1.6. You can hear it?
I can't hear it.
Mm. Alright, we're gonna jump into it. Nick, you could hear that though, right? Or no?
Yeah, I could hear it.
Okay, then we're still running with it, man, on this fucking studio setup at the Spooky Kitten Records studio. We're figuring it out.
I will say from my side, I can't see you. I can't see the YouTube feed. It's all just loading screens. But if I can hear the audio and hear you, I'm good. I can
Yeah.
live with this.
In time when I upgrade my laptop, I'm gonna need your address. I'm gonna ship you my Google Chromebook. It's not like amazing, but then you could use it as your own monitor for stuff like how I use it. I'm just getting a better laptop to like edit in the bedroom.
In the bedroom. Ooh.
Yeah, no, this one's just like a Google Chromebook. It's like $100. I don't really care, but I know if I upgrade, I won't use it. But you could now probably use something like that. So let's go. Sorry.
Well, I was gonna say I have a 2018 laptop on the way from a friend, so like actually in a couple weeks I might have that. Dive into the music though.
Yeah, let's. Okay. So personally, like I like it, but this is already biased. So let's read some of the chat comments and we'll go into what I'm thinking.
Sure.
I wanted to point out something.
Yeah.
One amazing 17 people in the chat. I would love if you guys could like, share this video, comment at this bitch up, and then now it hit 18. Nope, now we're going back to 17. Okay,
Yeah.
but all I'm getting at is if you guys want to hit that notification bar, you'll know when we're live. You don't need a notification at all from us, and it would save you a lot of time, I promise. So now we're gonna go through. Hey You is that one guy that I was like, he sounds like you from last week. He's in the chat, and he thought your song was dope.
Yay.
Young Lord said, nice chord choice on this. Aquaman said, clean with the fire emoji. Sassy Mullet said, smooth jam with the wave. And then Young Lord said, I like the swell on the synth bass. Hey You commented again and said, super chill, love the tone. And then Alt Z, OG of the channel, said, low key, chill out vibes right now. And that he needs to upgrade his laptop from 2014. I felt that.
Yeah.
Man.
I feel too.
So personally, like, I like it because it's a lot different from what I know Nick to make. And so, like, he already showed me, like, a rendition of this, but now this is more kind of, like, leveled and mixed, in my opinion, a lot better. And so, personally, like, I like that you're using your guitar tones to beats, because they could easily be lo-fi beats. And that's just, like, something right up your alley, I feel like.
Yeah. I'll just, coming from the point of view, since I made it, I can kind of speak on it, and that's something you guys can only do in the chat, but my focus was kind of more that lo-fi tone. Trying to emphasize and bring in my guitar into FL Studio, which is something I've struggled with for a while, getting the interface thing to work together and timing. I very much at times were like, I've had that on the guitar for a long time. I have other chord progressions, like other bridges, other chords that help change the flow, but I was very specific to like only keep that same chord progression and really emphasize changes in my verse and choruses through the other sounds and other processing. So I would love recommendations. I still feel like my verse and chorus don't have enough of a difference or a pop to help bring a difference.
Yeah.
But I'm wanting to keep that same guitar chord progression like a lo-fi.
I got you, man.
That was my direction. This was it was a very experimental. There was a lot of learning on this. I was so happy just playing with it. But yeah.
But no, dude, I like that you're still creating. Hey You, are you AV in the emails? And then I'm gonna go back into emails. Could use a subtle lead, that's what Young Lord said.
A subtle lead. Okay, I can feel that.
So now we're gonna go to Dustin Day Win. Give me 1 second. And
I need some water while you're queuing up the next one.
Okay, you're fine. I'm just gonna be playing it, and you should be able to hear it. This is Dusty the Win, or aka Lil Brady Jordan the Goat. He had a name change, and then Here and Now. So, I see AVs in your name. My bad. Hey You, I'm so dumb. Okay, but we're gonna go to Dustin Day Win, Here and Now. This song was meant for Nick, so let's listen to it. And what I'm gonna do really quick is just adjust to the other settings. So give me 1 second. And Nick's getting water, so this gives us time to creep on him a little bit. I'm gonna take the banner off. No, I'll keep the banner
A little incisive.
on. Nick, don't call me out like this.
I'm gonna take it off. No, you know, I'm gonna leave it.
Alright, I think I got you set up good now. Alright, let's go to... Someday, I will get a lot better at this. I promise, gang.
A little bit every day.
Yeah, so let me do this. I'm gonna take that off. Yeah, that cleans it up a little bit. Okay. Right. Yeah. Getting there.
I'm gonna have to just believe in you, because I still can't see anything.
No, believe.
Believe. Actually, I do have the YouTube still up. It's delayed, but I can... Oh, hey, there's me. Me sipping my... Yeah, look at me sipping my mug.
See, I figured it out, gang. So here's Dustin Day Win here and now from SoundCloud. I'll update the timestamp on it. Thank you, Sean Low-Knee. The stream is awesome for that comment. And then IX. I do want to put IX. I do owe her a full song listen. And so we will listen to her full song next after Dustin Day Win, if she can get it to me in time or whenever she gets it. So I just wanted to put that out. And Alt Z has a full mix that I have to listen to because he donated to the stream. So I will listen to his full song too. And yeah, if you want your full song listened to, instead of a minute 30 seconds to a minute 45, you just gotta donate, and then we'll queue it up next actually. And all that information is in the link bio description box of this video. You can PayPal, you can Cash App, there's a lot of different ways. But here and now, Dustin Day Win.
Woo!
What? It is not on there. Oh no, here it is. Alright, I'm gonna mute me.
In order to reach a certain point, such as the end of the composition, here and now. If that were the purpose of music, to get to the end of the piece, then obviously the fastest players would be the best, here and now. And so likewise, when we're dancing, we are not aiming to arrive at a particular place on the floor, as we would be if we were taking a journey, here and now. When we dance, the journey itself is the point. When we play music, the playing itself is the point, here and now. And exactly the same thing is true in meditation, here and now. Meditation is the discovery, here and now, that the point of life is always arrived at in the immediate moment, here and now. And therefore, if you meditate here and now for an ulterior motive, that is to say, to improve your mind, to improve your character, to be more efficient in life, you've got your eye on the future and you are not meditating here and now. Because the future here and now is a concept here and now. It doesn't exist here and now. As the proverb says, tomorrow never comes. There is no such thing as tomorrow. There never will be. Because time is always now, here and now. And that's one of the things we discover when we stop talking to ourselves and stop thinking. We find there is only a present, only an eternal now, here
Nick, did you hear that?
Yes, I did.
I'm so excited.
Happy.
This
I get to listen to with this live. My reactions are live.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I know I'm doing a lot of low key, like little editing while I'm listening, but I promise I am listening. One, I want to like say it's cool that you did like this type of style that you did with like the Tupac, poetry or verses that he did, but now you did it with Alan Watts. But you did a little bit different dynamic by making it more like chill, chimey, like just like a vibe. And I think you edited his vocals a little bit to make them sound chirpy at parts, but very cool in my opinion. I thought that was a win as a song. I like what you're doing, and you're just trying different stuff with beat making. Nick, what do you got?
I want to first just start off. I'm a huge Alan Watts fan. Have been for years. Listen just nonstop or half. So as soon as I heard him come on, I'm in love. I just love that kind of stuff. I definitely did hear the effects of like. It sounded like maybe at the end of every 8 bars, you're doing like you're kind of automating that reverb to make it a little extra spacey. You're kind of timing that here and now to line up at the very end and kind of throwing it in just to add some rhythm to it. So I love and appreciate that. I'd say, if that's the direction you're going, absolutely love it. I'd love to hear if you like maybe broke up his speech and had a couple bars of like just the beat, maybe throw in your own little melody, have some musical creativity, and maybe even use that here and now as like as a beat, use it musically away from his speech. Just kind of a back and forth, and it kind of draws you in and out of the vocals of his speech.
Exactly.
That's my hot take.
Love it. Your hot take of the day.
My hot take.
But damn, what a way to start off the show. One with Nick's music, and
yes.
two, now with like a really trippy beat. I like how we're getting into more like positive energy type of like vibe with music.
I like that we're just getting such a wide variety.
Exactly.
If it was all, let's get the highs, let's get the lows, let's capture it all.
Exactly. So now we're gonna go to a Spotify song. We're not playing Lil Wayne by Kobe Bryant. I know that's up there. We were testing some shit. So here's SLD. Do you think that's Sold Boy? Here's Sold Boy, Shiv to the Heart. Give me 1 second.
Got me fucked and guys while you were on a break. Always 24 time for you to lie to your friends and lie to yourself. Sat here wondering if you still got my picture on yourself. But what am I to do? Cause I think I'm starting to hate you. I'll write all of these songs to see if you care or you'll sue. Cause Gabby fucked 20 guys while you were on a break. Bro, get the fuck out, they capping, it's not too late. Gabby fucked 20 guys while you were on a break. I know she seems sweet, but homie, it's not fate, it's not too late. Fights at 6 a.m. Fuck me up, just kill me then. Broke my heart and put me down, so this is the end. I'm not gonna keep this secret anymore. All your best friends want me dead, guess what? Cause I'm better off dead while you're stuck in my head and I can't pretend. Cause I'm better off dead while you're stuck in my head and I can't pretend. We could fix this again. Got me fucked 20 guys while you were on a break. Bro, get the fuck out, they capping, it's not too late. Got me fucked 20 guys while you were on a break. I know she seems sweet, but homie, it's not fate, it's not too late. You did this to yourself now, so how's it drowning?
quick question, Nick, before we get into the review. When I was changing browsers and stuff, did it cut off the audio for you?
I did hear a pause, but it was honestly like a fraction of a second.
Yeah, okay, because I didn't have it on the Spotify audio. It was on the browser audio. Just wanted to check. So now I know that happens when I do that. Okay, so, holy fuck, out of the gate, I was like, damn, dude, this is a bop. Like, I really like the vibe that you're throwing down, and even how you edited your vocals. In the chat, I can see it's like, someone said, or Young Lord said, you know, make it a less reverby, but I almost think the reverbiness made that song, in my opinion.
I would say, use when and where to use it. Kind of use it intermittently.
It could make it more interesting, I guess, but I'm just saying I did like that aspect of the song.
Yeah, I had no quarrels with it. In the chorus, was he saying that like his girlfriend, his ex or girlfriend, they were on a break and she fucked 20 guys? Am I hearing that right?
Yeah.
Like, I heard the first time, I was like, wait, I hope they come back to that. I need to rehear that. And I heard again, I was like, yep, nope, I heard that right. 20 guys. Damn. Very nostalgic for me. That was fun to listen to. That was kind of a nice little, at least me, personally, like kind of a throwback to the younger years. But I'm all for it still. So.
No, I got you. Nonetheless, like, I'm gonna throw that song in the Indie Underground playlist and SKR Music You Can Vibe to playlist.
Yeah.
And let's put
Which
that
genre
in.
would you?
I would put that in pop punk.
Okay, that's yeah.
Cause like if you've ever listened to something like Man Overboard or like any of those like Warped Tour style bands, it definitely has that like element of it. Definitely really reminded me of Man Overboard.
I mean, it reminded me of us playing a little bit.
Yeah, I could see that.
Just the general, like, that definitely would have been a band we would have played with. We definitely had that Fallout vibe, but that was more of that Man Overboard.
The Fallout Boy vibe.
Shane sounded exactly like...
I know, I wanted to sound like fucking Bayside and nobody was down for it. No, we were almost kind of sounding like it. Oh shit, did it not change? Oh shit.
Oh no.
Everybody, don't look. Just don't look at the screen. Okay. No, I changed the wrong text. Okay, here we go. So here's IX Music, Forget Me Not. We're going to listen to the whole song. 2 minutes, 41 seconds long. Favor for a favor. They live all the way in Sweden, by the way, and they be rocking our merch, Nick. Just wanted to throw that out. But here we go. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I've heard this artist a lot, and I love their vocals. Like, they just have like such a pretty voice, and like any harmonies that they put down with their voice just sounds so natural and real. Like that. I mean, I know there's like probably reverb, delay, echo on it, but that's like such a natural, raw voice in my opinion. And when you put it to this type of like indie soft music, that's just like where it's gonna always hit home. And so I really like this. It kind of reminded me of Daughter, if you've ever listened to them.
Ooh, I see that, yeah.
Like, especially the voice, the song structure and everything. It would be cool to see this person, like, be in a more energy-driven song. Like, I think that would be really cool to see. But nonetheless, like, I thought this track was, like, amazing. And it just sounded, like, really well composed. And this person's doing it all by themselves.
Oh, wow. Yeah, so I'm a little less familiar with the artist.
Yeah, I'll let you talk on it for a second. I just need to do something really quick.
Sure. I'll just say, while listening to that, I just kind of like transported. I just kind of stared out my window and just like reflected on my life for a second as the music carried me away, and just kind of like blissfully. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really catch all the lyrics, but it was just like so beautifully sung. You know, if this was like olden times, I'd be concerned like that easily could have been a siren to like lure me in, because it was so beautiful. You just drift off to the sound, and then it was pretty. I wasn't expecting that, especially for one person themselves to be doing all of that. So I enjoyed like the echo and the reverb on it sounded very well balanced to me. Yeah, very low energy. Totally could vibe with it, and just give me a second to just kind of face out. I would love to hear, you know, maybe just a little quicker, just to hear some variety of this artist. I would love to hear what else they've got, their versatility.
Here's my thing. If we're asking for more, that means you're doing something really amazing. Because if we're asking you for like more, it means we already like the concept you're doing. We just think that you could do even like better things than that. That it's almost a limitation, because you know it's gonna work every time. But that's not bad. I mean, if you made a whole album like that, I would listen to it. You know.
Yeah. Just want to hear the range. Just as similarly to someone that does super high energy stuff, would love to hear like, hey, I would love to hear maybe you try a slower, more stripped down, a rawer version.
Yeah.
Just love variety. And I love that variety we're getting right now. The last track being that pop punk, and then boom, right into this. Variety.
I definitely am loving the show so far. I hope everybody else is enjoying it too. We're going to hop into a new person to the channel. This is Handsome by Estapax. I hope that's right. Sorry.
Handsome? Is he handsome?
I can pronounce handsome.
He just called himself handsome.
Very true. We're all handsome. Come on. Damn, dude. Okay. The only thing that was missing was just someone cool rapping on it. Because I was just like... I thought it was just like a big lead up for a period of time. I was like, ooh, something's coming. Something's coming. But I was like, no, that's just my imagination.
I felt the same thing with you.
This track was crazy though. Like I could easily picture somebody rapping on that. But also like that song's just like a vibe within itself. The production on it was super solid. Whatever you sampled definitely killed it as like a main like lead line. And
yeah.
What were your thoughts on it, Nick? Like the bass on it was sick too. Like the booming bass on that type of beat. It could have been without, but he like chose to put it in, and it was very like soul sounding. Like it had some soul to it, and that I love listening to like the beat makers of this channel.
Yeah. I was just agreeing with you hardcore on that sample selection and the beat with it. That was just well done. The soul definitely coming from that sample and the beat just matching with it. Great selection. Yeah. Man, that was just fun vibing with it. Would love to hear some collaboration, or if this artist does have vocals in the works on it. Just love to see where that beat goes.
But if they're just like a beat maker, like, dude, someone in this channel should go hit them up for real. I just shared their song on Twitter, and that was like a crazy good beat in my opinion, just out with no vocals. Come on, let's put some vocals on it. There's a bunch of rappers in here that could easily like use a beat like that.
Hey.
So now we got Sassy Mullet, Hometown Vibe. Oh, really quick, on that beat, I put it in the SKR Music You Can Vibe To playlist, Rap With A Punch, so maybe a rapper can find it. And then I put it in the songs we like for 2023. And so, welcome to the club. So here's Sassy Mullet, Hometown Vibe. They're in the chat, so.
Sassy Mullet, love the name.
They were on the... Oh, actually, you missed it. My bad. I played them towards the end of the show. I think they were the ending song.
Okay, alright.
So now you get to listen to them for real.
Starting strong.
Can you really see between your lines? Can you really see between your lines? People stare cause they don't know when they see it. Scratches on my face and now I'm looking like I eat it. No excuse when I silence out with your preaching. Cause you're screaming like I am the reason. Comatose in my sanctum, I keep sleeping. Fucking bullshit like I'm slipping down like a beating. Locomotive on the track, on the soul leading. Catch you playing like I'm a fucking demon. Reach out, see it. Shut your fucking mouth, you don't know what I'm drinking. No sun, no chase. Reaching to my throat, I need a freaking. Clean out, process. Losing memory of what I'm needing. One time, find out what I am truly about. Can you really see between your lines? Can you really see between your lines? Yes, I'm all folks trying to attack me, all because they're stupid son when they happy. Repressing what he was and believe what he read. Complex and it's
Alright, sorry about that, Nick. Kinda doing some stuff.
Sorry for what?
Oh yeah, so here's what I'm gonna tell everyone. You can listen to this Discord live if you can't be on the YouTube on the Discord. So sorry, I had to put that in there. Let me make sure this shit's sharing right. Oh, it's because I have that stupid screen in front of your face. What's up? Nick's back. Sorry, that's what I was trying to figure out really quick. I was like, what's blocking him? But damn, okay, so first off, Nick, I don't know if you're like familiar with that genre, but that's kind of like a hyperpop core sense.
I'm not familiar with that.
Okay.
That was an introduction for me.
Okay, so hyperpop is more like just like interesting beats. It can have singing on it with like a ton of effects, or it can like I've done some hyperpop myself. I don't know if you've heard my
More
song.
like a hyper metal.
Yeah, no, it is more like metal, like harsh vocals, like on it, or unclean vocals, however you want to look at it. But nonetheless, I saw their vision, and I think like for the people that listen to that music, they would appreciate that. Hyperpop's not my forte, but I do understand it. So for the genre sense, like I thought it was actually pretty good. If you're an outside listener who doesn't even listen to even the basis of metal or screaming, that could just sound really bad to you. And so, like, I just want to get that out of the way. I understand some people aren't familiar with that. That's why I wanted to put an explanation there. But yeah, it was more like hyper pop meets like I don't know, metal post-hardcore.
Okay.
Yeah, Snake makes this type of music.
Okay, I recall that.
But this guy can
Like,
also
I'm-
sing. I've heard his other music, so this was actually a first into his screaming for me.
Oh. Well, I'll just say I was listening with like open ears, open mind, like trying, like recognizing, like I'm sure this is a genre, like this is a thing, and trying to recognize it as it is. Because the synths, the musics and beats behind it all did sound really good, well balanced. I enjoyed the sound engineering with the synth and bass that was going on. I would say on the chorus, I could hear the electric guitar. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I felt like I heard the electric guitar, but felt very minimal. I think maybe as the chorus comes, maybe bring in that electric guitar a little heavier, and then maybe fade out some of those other synths, and that kind of will maybe help pop that edginess. Again, I'll recognize the vocals as for what they are, but I would love, as an outside listener, maybe if you spent that like intro or verses with a little more clean vocal, and then come in hard on that chorus and bridges. If
He said he made it on his phone. I think that's fucking impressive.
damn, that alone, yeah.
Like anyone that can like do stuff like that and it sounds good, like yeah, I'm gonna fuck with it.
You have any thoughts with that guitar? Could you hear the guitar? Just like
I personally like the instrumental, because it just like it brought forth like the energy being brought forth with like the vocals, and so to me like I enjoyed it. It's just like that's not like personally like the go-to music for me right now, but like I musically sounding like for that genre, I was like, damn, that's actually pretty good. Like I know people that would probably fuck with that.
no, yeah, I love the instrumentals on it.
But now we're gonna go to an unreleased song. This is from Ment. It's called 4234.
Interesting number.
Well, let's check it out. That was very interesting. I know it was just like an instrumental, but it was kind of like one of those like Clarity 444 hertz or 432 hertz types of beats where you just put on in the background trying to relax. That's what it kind of made me think of, at least. But nonetheless, like, I thought it sounded very smooth. The chimes did kind of like come in and out really loud at some points, but that was like my only like gripe of it. But Nick, what do you got on that?
I think I understand where the number comes in. That 4234 is probably maybe a form of hertz, or maybe it was a track.
That's a 42-minute and 34-second song. That's what 4234.
Oh, okay, never mind. To me, so it definitely it was felt like it was a sound, just more of a soundscape, or maybe even like a film score, where it's just kind of this background, environmental, or just the sounds. I'm gonna just stick with soundscape as the term. So I really enjoyed it. When you're using a very, very minimalistic sounds, or just a composition total, I would definitely say your focus is on the audio or sound engineering and quality. So again, it's unreleased. It's still being worked on. So I don't know how far you're gonna think. Was it, maybe it's my headphones in our server? Maybe you can relate to this. Tell me if this is off. But the chiming definitely sounded like it could use a little bit fine tuning as far as getting a crisper sound to it. And I don't know if that's, whether it be the sample he's using or the processing, or maybe there's just some clipping going on. So
They're saying 432 hertz is what you're thinking of, Nick.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Numbers.
It's amazing to have a chat that helps out, because sometimes we may not be able to formulate exactly what we're thinking, which is okay, because it happens to me often.
Mike, how did you feel with that chime as far as like?
Well, I just thought it was
sound engineering goes.
I just thought it was a little loud. That was just my opinion, though. And I mean, that was my only gripe towards the song. But nonetheless, like, if I was just like listening that to meditate or relax, like, it could. I mean, I'm not gonna put on headphones.
Yeah. I want to keep going on this for just a second, because I actually really appreciate this kind of minimalistic thing going on. If you're sticking with that being the composition, just a soundscape, there's definitely a lot of things to get into to like keep it interesting with a few things, like automating your panning and your volumes with that chime, bring it in and kind of making it dynamic. And then that background frequency, you can automate, just play around with some automations on that to kind of mess with what we're listening to as the time is progressing. So I'd love to see and hear where that goes.
Exactly. You're fine, man. Now we're gonna go to Laura Tabman, Lamb to Slaughter. She is a new subscriber to the channel. Let's go.
Comfort was supposed to be in my lover's eye. Each night in my bed, I'm awaiting. Hate myself at night when no light can distract me. Where I'm on the stand forever. I'm just mean. I'm just green. I sleep best in the pouring rain. I can't see you for the water that pounds the roof of my car. Oh, here I am. I'm just a lamb to the slaughter. I remember how the rainy night sounded. Woke me in my bedroom as a kid. It's hard when the rain sounds like soldiers
Alright, we're marching on to this review now. Okay, well...
I'm muted for that. That was great. That was good.
No. Sometimes I can come up with some shit, but no, I don't know, so like, first I gotta say some yeehaw, because we do live in the Midwest, but I'm not like the biggest country fan, so maybe I'm not the best for this review, but I mean, it did sound good for what it was, and then it definitely, I don't know, I did like the twang guitar just like coming in the background. Like, it is solid for a country tune. It's just, I'm not particularly the biggest country listener.
So I am. I appreciate the country. More so, I'm more so a fan of the like older or folk country.
Look, I listen to Johnny Cash if I'm gonna listen to some country, and that's like he's like kind of borderline in his own realm.
Yeah. I appreciate all of it. My favorite, as far as today's goes, like Chris Stapleton and that kind of stuff. Like the country, but the country that borderlines bluegrass and folk. The stuff where it's still twangy guitar and throwing a mandolin, and some of them even throwing some banjos. And I'm like, okay, we're borderline bluegrass, all for it. Fuck it. I don't even mind the Morgan Wallen with the beat stuff. I ain't gonna listen to it on my own accord.
It sounded like some classic country for sure.
Yeah, so what we just listened to, I really appreciate too. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even really have my critique ears on. I was kind of like, oh, this is such a pleasant surprise, and I was just in the moment enjoying it, enjoying the story and the country of it. So, I mean, that's a tail sign that I enjoyed it. So I don't have much to critique on other than I just enjoyed having that variety thrown in, that splash, that yeehaw,
and that's the beauty of this show. Any genre could be played, and we don't know until we hit play.
So throw in the country, at least for me. And if somebody's got some like folky, twangy Appalachian Mountain bluegrass folk, yes. Take me back to that.
I have gotten some like really like old school styled like country before on the review show. But we're gonna go into Gazy Lacey Centuries, brand new subscriber to the channel. Thank you. Gazy Lacey Centuries.
Love it.
Centuries we have spent happily away from insanity, coming to an end. Know that I'll do it, and we do it again, and we do it, and we do it again. Would you do it? Would you do it again, again, again? And we do it, and we do it again, and we do it, and we do it again. And we do it, and we do it again, again. What's wrong with the little try? We can make it out alive. And we do it, and we do it again, again. Centuries, red fang tooth, blood-soaked moon, we're in your dreams, dancing nude in the crimson pool. And we do it, and we do it again, and we do it, and we do it again. Would you do it? Would you do it again, again, again? And we do it, and we do it again, and we do it, and we do it again, and we do it, and we do it again.
Alrighty. Well, damn. Okay, this just brings me back to just like making a band with your friends, man, and just having fun and a little jam band.
Yeah, that was neat.
Like I like it. Obviously, like could use some like production help, like with the vocals to make it blend a little bit smoother, in my opinion. But outside of that, like, I really like your, like, space, you know, bedroom pop kind of idea. It's really indie feel. I can't even, like, think off of the top of my head who you remind me of, but there were just, like, bits, like, putting video game music also in there. Like, it kind of just reminded me a little bit of Minus the Bear when they did Omnichord.
Oh, I haven't heard that name in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was kind of that little high-end synth frequency.
That was sick.
Kinda
That's what I
sliding
liked about
around.
it. Just definitely reminded me of, like, video chord music.
Yeah, I had like late 90s, early 2000 kind of surf rock, post-punk vibe to it with the guitar and then blending in that synth. So I really enjoyed the instrumentals and just agree with you as far as like, yeah, a little post-production help as far as blending in the vocals. But fun concept. This is definitely kind of a flashback. Yeah.
Yeah, it just reminded me of having a good time with your friends, man.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. I was really focused in on the guitar parts for it. That's my preference and bias. So, really like great melody to it. It's very catchy, easygoing melody.
Exactly.
That's kind of shit that stuck in my head.
We have an unreleased song from Young Lord.
Ooh. That's our Australian mate.
Yes, the Australian mate. Even though I hardly doubt he talks like that. We just have an Americanized, stereotype, unfortunately.
So sorry, we are ignorant as fuck. But we do appreciate you coming back into the past for us.
I forgot he is the future man. Alright.
Alright, so unreleased or?
It is unreleased. Produced by him. The Fall. Let's go.
I'm drifting with the sea. Is there any place for me? What are we supposed to be? Am I alone or am I free? The waves are crashing down on me. It's been getting hard to see. Choking on your sympathy. It's been getting hard to breathe. I crumble and I fall. Was it worth it all? I can't ignore the call. Was it worth it all? You broke down everyone. Was it worth it all? I can't avoid the fall. Was it worth it
Damn, Nick. I'm gonna let you start off with that one. Give me 1 second.
Okay, hey, Young Lord, aka our future man, comes back to the past to deliver. What an intro! I did not know where that was gonna go either. It was a little bit of a long ride with the kind of orchestral or the strings. which I really appreciate, and kind of give that a listen to mystery. And then when that bass dropped, I was like, oh, that's where we're going. Far as like, I appreciate and loved all of, like, that was so cool. I really wish we could have listened to the rest to see where it goes. But if I had to say anything, I'd say bring up the vocals just a little bit. As it was going, I really appreciate you, like, using auto tune, but using it artistically. Like, you used it as kind of a just as an effects, sparingly. So just to kind of give a dynamic to it. So I appreciate that. Yeah, again, I'll just say I think they could have been brought up a little bit. And I'd also say maybe have a melody. Maybe have an overtop melody on that part of that intro, leading into the vocals. And that'll kind of maybe help carry things through. A grand piano that would kind of blend really well with the strings at the beginning, but you know, whatever direction you want. Dug it. That was fun.
That definitely was fun. Nonetheless, like, he's like a beat maker also for other people, so like I honestly thought at first he sent in a beat and I was just like, damn, dude, like somebody definitely needs to hop on this. Then he hopped on his own beat and said, I'm gonna fucking do this shit. And like I love like basically like melodic emo trap music. That's basically how I genretize it. And it's just like anybody that can do that so well and just like put a lot of emotion into it, like it definitely pans out. And so for that song, like I really liked like the subtle tone it started off with, and then the bass, just like the bass build up with it, just like really like impacted when your vocals came in. So it added like a new dynamic and flair to it. And so I thought that was like a really cool track, man. You said it's unreleased. You should drop it. And now we're going to segue into something new that me and Nick talked about but didn't know if it would be able to happen. So I might need just a second to set up. We got a mute.
Me too. I don't know.
Exactly, because I was like, oh, we got to play a YouTube video. So let me see how I'm going to set this up. Alright. Give me 1 second. Window capture.
I mean, worst case, I'll just watch the YouTube. Like, I'll have music going through here, and I can, you know, still, like, watch the video.
Oh, no, I got it, man. Nick.
Oh, okay.
We're doing it live. Okay, I need window
capture. I haven't had video this whole time. Just bear with us, folk. So somebody sent in music video for the track.
Yeah, and I figured out how to do all this shit. So like, I'm pretty stoked, man. All in like the span of just now.
Just now. We got some tech savvy bro over here.
Not really, but I'm attempting some things. We going the distance, and we are going for speed. So now,
yes.
Let me see how this is gonna work out. Bear with me. We got Remix Cat. Oh, they want us to choose between two. One's called Galactic Gems, and the other is called Nights on the Prowl. And both are visualizers sent to us.
I'm trying to just go off the names, and they both sound great.
I know, that's why I was like, I'm gonna let Nick pick this one.
Oh, I'm picking. God. I'm gonna go with that first one, Galactic, just because that word. Just
so you want Galactic Gems. Okay.
Galactic Gems, yeah.
So next week, submit the other track.
Yes.
Okay, so now we're gonna try this. I'm actually stoked. If this pans out, everything I want to try worked today.
Got my fingers crossed for you.
Alright, here we go. Okay, we're in. Nick, if you can listen to this, we're gonna do just a quick test. Nick, if you hear this, give me a thumbs up. Alright, we're in it to win it, baby. So here we go. First ever live reaction between me and Nick as talking heads on the TV right here for you. All right, Nick, what did you think of that track? Because I was like fucking tripping my ass off, it felt like.
I was having fun with that. So I couldn't see the visuals on our program we have, but I flipped over to YouTube. I mean, it's just the kind of that star trip. I was just I'm just trying to grab the stars. Musically, like bouncy, fun. That's definitely like have some mushrooms and like go on a little bit of a rager. Not a rager, just like a video game, just go mode montage.
Nah, dude, I got you.
Yeah, it was very video game-ish, actually, now I'm thinking on it. The bass on it. Ooh, that bass.
Ooh, that bass. God damn, Nick, you're making my day over here. So for me, like, I personally liked it. Like, I know they've been making, like, a lot of video game music that they've been sending to us, like, that style, at least. But I was just like, damn, dude, this is really cool. It kind of sounds like an end scene, like, fight battle or some shit out of, like, Final Fantasy VII. To take you back in time. But I was just like, nonetheless, like, damn, dude, like, this person has put out like solid music every single time, and so they definitely know what they're doing for that EDM style, in my opinion.
I'd agree with that. Because when it comes on, it's like there's nothing like I'm not really critiquing anything. I'm just having fun.
Well, I like that they put like a visualizer to it too. Like that definitely like takes you on the trip with their music.
Put you in that space. Very
But nonetheless, we're gonna go to your counterpart, Hey You, aka AV, with Shine, with an unreleased track. A lot of unreleased tracks. This is cool.
Loving it.
Dopest dope I've ever smoked. Dopest dope I've ever smoked. Yeah, it's the dopest dope I've ever smoked. 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 Dopest dope I've ever smoked.
I know it shows, I know what you came for. Kinda stuck to the floor, kinda stuck wanting more. Can I get a little taste, only if you appreciate? I'm not a piece, bitch, I'm fucking sacred. Kinda need a roll up, kinda need another one. Always feeling fucked up, even I ain't have none. Gotta fucking hate drugs, never fucking high enough. Got a taste of your love, love the taste of your love.
Dopest dope I've ever smoked. Dopest dope I've ever smoked. Dopest dope I've ever smoked.
It's the
dopest dope I've ever smoked. Dopest dope.
You say gorgeous, I say goddess. Far more than beautiful, hit me, I'm your target. We can be anything that we wanna be. It's you and me, baby, all I really need.
Dopest dope I've ever smoked.
You're the
dopest dope I've ever smoked. Dopest dope I've ever smoked.
You're the
dopest dope I've ever smoked. You're the dopest dope I've ever smoked.
Dopest dope you've ever smoked.
That's fun.
So to like know that, I mean, because you reviewed his song last week where it was more like guitar lo-fi, and that's the guy that I kind of thought sounded like you. I was like, damn, dude, he's really coming out, you know, of his show on this type of beat, and like his vocals sound smooth and crisp. Like I actually liked it, and I always love when someone does like the ASAP Rocky effect, as I call it.
Yeah, that's a good coin to it. That pitch down vocal, that was just well done with the ASAP vocal processing, the pitch down, and using that as kind of like a nice little hook. That is catchy as fuck.
But damn, dude, for an unreleased track, like, I think that's ready to go as well, in my opinion.
Yeah, release that shit. And then the verses came in too. I wasn't sure if this was just gonna be like a beat with like dopest dope I've ever smoked. I was like, yeah, like
Kind of like a lo-fi beat.
Yeah, it was kind of a lo-fi beat. That's what I thought that was originally going. I was like, cool, this is a great lo-fi. Then that pitch down voice comes in. I was like, okay, them. And then his vocal or his verse comes in. I'm like, yes, just getting better. So great track.
I definitely vibed with it. I would personally listen to that on my own accord.
Yeah, I smoked to it, so that's the level of compliments I'm giving to that.
That's the level. We're gonna go to Beg by Chris Russ, brand new subscriber to the channel. It's called Beg. We begging, baby. Hopefully not.
By who again?
By Chris Russ. He's a brand new subscriber to the channel. Just put out this EP called Hunting Season in 2021, but he wants us to review a song from it, so I'm picking this one.
Hunting Season, okay.
Did you take a walk? Was it into someone else's home? Can we have a talk? Well, I've got something left to say, so I won't beg for you to stay and say whatever. I can wait until you get what you deserve. Well, how have you been? I guess I can say the same. Oh, what a shame. Yeah, I can take the blame, but I've got something left to say, so I won't beg for you to stay and say whatever.
So, personally, like, it kind of just sounded like this guy that's in Hands Like Houses, like a Warped Tour band, but then someone in the chat said it sounds like Day to Remember, and I can, like, totally see that a lot more. Kind of their, like, indie vibe. And so, on that note, I'm going to put it in the Indie Underground playlist and Spooky Kitten Records Presents a playlist, and now we'll get into the discussion of it. So outside of like what it reminded me of, I thought you had like a really good powerful voice and it fit that style of music. And so if you're doing like a one-man band, like that definitely, you know, has its approach to it that you're taking on. Like I really dug it as like a track. Everything sounded like really mixed and well produced. But what do you got, Nick?
I really enjoyed that. I kind of let myself get lost in it for a little bit, and I was just like enjoying it, keeping going until Michael turned it off. Ooh.
I had to, man.
I know.
You can.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that like fast tempo, fast pacing, fast drum pattern with that powerful voice. Definitely like, just I don't know, it hit home for me. Hit home something like I haven't heard that listen to that style in a while. I definitely would agree with kind of the Day to Remember, like their kind of acoustic sets that they would have. But I don't want to compare you directly and say like, oh, you sound just like him. Just like, it's just you know.
No, he had his own like style, in my opinion.
Style. Yeah, very much his own style. But yeah, I really like that. What playlist are you gonna be putting that on so I can find that?
I'm putting it in the Indie Underground, and then I'm also putting it in the Spooky Kitten Records Presents a playlist. But because sorry. Okay, we're gonna listen to Alt Z's track. Let me see how long it is. It's 6
Game
minutes
presents
long.
a tale of longing and long-lasting.
That's what happens when you don't pay for SoundCloud, because I ain't doing that shit.
Oh.
No, I already pay for YouTube and Spotify. Can't get me on another one.
Yeah, I mean, it's like unlimited streaming.
What happened to the world, man? But because Alt-Z donated, we're gonna play the whole song. So let me wait for this, okay, the ads ended. We're gonna hop right into it. So this is Alt-Z, Catharus, the Tactus remix.
That's a mouthful name.
Strap your boots in, Nick. 6 minutes long. What a listen through. Give me 1 sec, Nick. I'm gonna let you start the review.
There's a lot there. Of course, listen to the full 6 minutes of a track. Where to go with it? Oh, first maybe just start saying how as I'm like listening, or as I'm gonna talk about it, I'm gonna talk about this more maybe in the sense of like the song structure, because it's hard for me to speak on this individually at the moment of having that full track in my head. There's a lot of different sounds going on, and I really appreciate coming back like to a lot of similar sounds and melodies and kick patterns. Helps tie in the song together as a whole, and bring a sense of familiarity. There's a lot of different synths. I'm not saying this is good or bad, just something that what I recognize is just a lot of different synths, a lot of different sounds, a lot of coming back, coming in.
Yeah.
I would also say I think I would have liked to have heard, and it's just personal preference, I'd like to have heard maybe a bridge or a long section of the song more stripped down and like emphasize more on the chords and melodies you have going, and then maybe just down the kicks a little bit, you know, have just a snare or something. That's just a personal breakup. If it could be good or bad, take it how you want. I really enjoyed getting to listen to a full minute of or full song, not a full minute. But
Well, we listened to IX's, but this is the first time you've listened to a full mix with like him as well. No.
Okay, that's right. We did have another full song, but in general, I'm enjoying getting to listen to a full song. So now I'm also like thinking about it in a structural way, like how the whole thing can fit together.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
What you got, Michael?
Okay, first off, I really like the drum and bass pattern. Like, it just was consistent, and it had like a good BPM tempo to like keep you rolling through that entire song. It would be cool if like a visualizer on that song personally, but nonetheless, like, I'm glad we just got to listen to like a whole mix of you so we could get a better idea. And so first off, I see that it's a remix, so was that an original song of any sort, or was anything sampled, or did you recreate all that, you know, by yourself? That would be like a good question to ask you. But outside of that, if it is an original, I probably haven't heard it. But if it's like a original of yours, damn, dude, that had like a lot of cool like structures and layers to it that made it really compelling, like as a listener, to keep going through it. And so I like how you like brought back parts that I thought were really cool, and it kind of sounded like a weird like synth, like a down synth lead bass, something like that. And it sounded like tunnel music, almost like a video game tunnel music. I don't know how else to put it. He said it's a remix of his own song, so damn, dude. Okay, nice. I actually dug it. Like, as an original song, like,
that was fun.
That was really fun and cool. But
that synth pitch melody, my words, synth pitch melody, I really enjoy it. It was very simple. It's just catchy. I can roll with it. Yeah, I just wanted quick on that.
No, you're good, man. Let's try and get a few more in. So we got another YouTube. So let me try and get this up. The arsonist, this letter. This is your letter. Alright, so this is your letter, the arsonist, and we're gonna switch into YouTube mode.
The waves, yeah. Can I rip the soul man raw? Come on, I came rise flames, yeah. Of I'm not here to play it on. Come on, where? So pass me, set up them two. I just love this time. Pass me, set up them two. I just love this time. I'm tired of hearing you say yeah. I'm tired of hearing you say it's so wrong. Come on, I'm gonna take a turn, yeah. You're so dead, let's get to the point. Come on, where? So pass me, so pass.
Yeah.
What'd you think of that, Nick?
Uh,
I don't know. I'll go. It had like an interesting tone. Like the vocalist sound like he smoked one too many cigarettes, and his voice got really scratchy. But it actually like went really well with that song, and I love the video. Like the video actually like drove home like the song, like just adding a little dynamic into it. But nonetheless, I might suggest maybe changing your strings on your guitar. They had like a really rustic sound, like they were very old strings. But I do have a guitar player right here, so he might be able to correct me on that.
Well, I'm gonna say I didn't listen as closely to the tones of the guitar as well. I was actually really digging the strumming and the chord choices that were going on, as well as like a lot of my attention went to the vocals. Not gonna lie.
No, that's okay. I mean, I liked his emotion with those vocals because some people just like don't sound good, but you could tell like he was putting like a lot of emotion. He had some tonality to it, but it might not be everyone's cup of tea of vocals. That's why I made the joking, smoking 20 packs, because that's what it reminds me of. But
right.
I did like the structure of the song, and for it to be like that raw sounding, because apparently it was a live session.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. From the video, it definitely looked like that. I was gonna keep just real quick with the vocals still. I really appreciate like the melodies, the choice of melodies, and the differences and use of hooks and the leads. It just it just felt to me like, I'm not even criticizing the type of vocal. Just to me, maybe the equalizer, like I felt like it was missing some low tones. Maybe that was just the vocal and the part he was going for, but frequency-wise, I felt like it was just missing some low end.
I got you. Well, nonetheless, cool track. They're a band, but that was like obviously like a quick acoustic thing, so it was definitely, in my opinion, interesting because I've heard their band music because it brought like a new like emotion to their songs.
Okay.
That's just my opinion. But now let's go to an OG of the channel. This is Switch with Unrelenting.
This is venting, I'm just thinking I got to release stress. No repenting, I'm still drinking, but still I am at my best. This is venting, I'm just thinking I got to release stress. No repenting, I'm still drinking, but still I am at my best. Still got
got a lot in the tank, don't give a fuck what you think. Have no respect for my peers, so I give them ether to drink. If they die, then they die. My new mentality is Drago, cause the chances that I trust you, man, is slimmer than the lotto. Every day I go more jaded, afterthought like a belated. Tried to take the nicer route, but now I think I'll go with hated. So paint me as a villain as long as I'm featured in the portrait. Art is all that I create, with rhymes is tighter than a corset. Fuck all those raps that you wrote, and fuck your instrumentals. If it wasn't made by homies, probably generic like a stencil. So go and grab a pencil, try to scribble something smarter. But you know that if it's simple, chances are that you'll go farther. So you take the easy route, set the auto-tune to max. Try to hop on every trend with hopes to be a star like Dax. When you go for easy money, it isn't everlasting. When you focus on the craft, there's no comparing, no contrasting. This is venting, I'm just thinking, I gotta really stress. No repenting, I'm still drinking, but still I am at my...
Let's dive into this one. So, first off, I just want to say, like, I think you're an amazing rapper, and you should keep on with that aspect. Like, that was really good. Now, if you want the critique of the hook, one thing that I noticed with some, like, really lyrical miracle rappers is, like, they are fucking amazing on the verses, but you ask them to write a hook, it can, like, stump people. And I've seen really amazing people have the same issue. And so, to help you out with your hook idea, just add some, like, delay reverb, and you might have to pitch correct on some tones, and that's okay to do. And so that would be my suggestion, to maybe elevate those the chorus line a little bit, because obviously you know what you're fucking doing for the verses, man. Like, you can rap, and you gotta rap with a punch, in my opinion. But the vocals on the chorus would just need to be worked on. That's just my opinion. But the beat was sick. You definitely rode that shit once you came in with the verse. Nick, what do you got?
Dude, I've got nothing but love for this track. The more and more it went, the more and more love I felt.
So should we playlist it?
Oh, absolutely.
Alright, I'll put it in the Rap
shout
with a
out.
Punch and the SKR Music You Can Vibe to playlist. But what do you got? Sorry.
I want to share some of the love that I got. And I want to start off with that intro coming in. What a unique melody, which definitely threw me off when the rapping actually came in. But on that intro melody that you have, I did notice, like, it was kind of like seemed a little flat or a little sharp on some notes, and I took note of that. I was like, oh yeah. But as it kept going, as the other layers of the track came in, like these women doing this like singing thing just in the background, it came off so raw that that the whole thing worked really well. Like, I hate calling people, like, saying if someone's flat or sharp, because I am not that great myself. But regardless, I'm just trying to give love that, like, it worked so well. I love the melody choice. Then the rap came in, and the stuff he was like, the actual lyrics, I bought pulled in, just sucked into the song. I was just yes, nothing but love on that.
Are y'all like rappers? I try to be. Some song. Oh yeah. Oh look, just for you, guy asking if I can rap. You be the judge. I'm gonna play them just 2 seconds, and we'll do. I don't know how much longer you want to go, but I'm gonna show these guys I got bars.
These guys. All right.
I remember when they said that I couldn't win. Well, suck it, fuck success coming every day. Pass the torch and get out of my way before I go insane. Yeah, no face tag, but you know my name. WHiTMiRE, done spitting fire. I'm fucking with fake friends who always take up on the next trend, but couldn't fend for themselves. Now they look at me for help. Couldn't lend a hand when I was broke, but always asking when the next.
Sorry, what, Nick?
You said you were gonna show me had bars, and then I didn't hear anything.
Nick, don't do. Look, you know what? I got one more. I don't rap all the time, but when I do,
Did I miss it? Did you play it and I
Yeah.
didn't hear it?
Tell me if you can hear this. Just put a thumbs up. No?
No.
Oh no. Nick.
I'm missing out on the bars.
Give me 1 second.
I gotta recover from that last song still.
Alright, Nick, you ready? Tell me if you can hear it.
Alright.
I'm so
No.
over it. Yeah? To the those
No.
that need to know.
I hear nothing.
Damn. I don't know what's happening.
And honestly, it kind of keeps kicking my camera off now, so it's happening to that either. If anybody sees that picture, it's a picture of Zane from when he was a little puppy. And he's holding a mug, and it says, "I like to party," and by party, I mean nap. And look at this motherfucker now. He is partying.
What about now?
Hey, there we go. I got you.
Alright, here we go. Here's some other bars by yours truly. Time to run it back. I've been running for so long, the NFL should've just signed me. For a touchdown, I go long, but you can never find me. Catch and release, run from police, avoid felonies. Talk about a broken system in this life I'm serving. I'm not behind bars, but I'm not that far. Scooping it up with the freshness. Wanna be next on this. Pass when I'm on deck. Won't forget this. Wild nonsense.
I be living
it up. I don't give a fuck. Catch the tongues of the snakes. Eagles will pop the flake. Blown the fuck up. World tour. Ask the earth what's in store. Have a conversation with the higher being, just so I can have some faith in this human race. I've been.
Hey.
Alright, we'll do one.
Got bars.
Thank you. For people that don't know, I can rap some on 2 songs. Let's.
I got one more track in me.
Yeah, that's what I figured. So let's get it going. Can you hear it, Nick?
Yes.
Okay. Nick, what are your last thoughts of the day on this track? Or I'll go first. One, I really like the artwork. Just like, that's like a trippy color. Looks like a moth. And I don't know. I just like the vibe, because he's been sending like ethereal style music lately, and then he like sends like something like that, and you're like, oh dude, he can like really make any genre of music. The production on it was sick. Like, I really like the lead synth line in there. Kind of sounded like a weird horn that was just like distorted. but the bass and drums kept you going through the track, and I vibed with it. But what do you think, Nick? Oh, you're muted, my friend.
Thank you, good catch.
You're fine.
Definitely a vibe for me as well. I really enjoyed the sound quality and the sound engineering that went on to kind of keep everything really crisp and tight, as well as the FX going on to everything, the melody. It was just kind of fun, like, yeah, vibe bouncing with it.
That's
So,
what's up.
yeah, nothing but love on that one.
So, would you say that's up there in some of your favorite tracks of Aquaman?
Oh yeah, that was definitely a memorable one.
Because I remember when we played the other track, the ethereal styled one, you were like really vibing with that style.
Yeah, yeah. Damn my video.
But what would you say, you know, for the people as some last words? Maybe some advice or something you would suggest to them.
Yikes. Oh, okay. You know, I got one. I got advice for all you coffee drinkers out there. Just try it for me. Try a cowboy coffee. And if you don't know what cowboy coffee is, that's where you just have mug, hot water, preferably just below boiling. I think 205 if you want to be, you know. I throw the shit in the microwave until it's really hot. I'm terrible. But cowboy coffee, you pour the you pour the coffee, just scoop it just right into the mug, just blam, hot water coffee. All right, now you just let it sit, let it seep. At some point, like 2 minutes into it, give it a blow, give it a mix, kind of let it stir around, let it sit for again. Cowboy coffee. All right, the grounds are gonna settle. Just throwing it out there, it's delicious, it's amazing. Try cowboy coffee.
Alright, man. Well, thank you for your advice. I'm gonna get these leftovers, you know, into the mix.
Leftover sessions.
Yeah, I made a little meme for it too. Let me see here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 7 left, so we might be speed rounding it, but I appreciate everybody for coming through. But
well, peace out. I'm hungry, but
yeah, man.
Loved all the music tonight, and love you much, Michael.
Love you too, man. I hope you have a good night. Now I'm gonna start doing it here. Peace. Oh, that's cool with the Zane in the background, but peace, man. Alright, gang. It's just me and you. Some old shit. But let's get this up. 1 second. It's the motherfucking leftovers. Or we'll even put that guy down away. And then we'll give leftovers the big spot. We'll put that guy somewhere else. Where did that image go? Oh, fuck it. Okay, let's just jump into it, gang. Thank you everybody for being here, for one. Now we're gonna go into we stream every Saturday at 2 p.m. till 4, and then anything that me and Nick can't get to that we've already vowed to do, I'm gonna just do them by myself here. So now we got Kid Silver, Dear Lord, interview with this man coming out. But let's dive into some of his music. This just came out.
Get your mind right. It's not folk. What up, now, folk? Yeah, I was chillin' with the homies, smoking reefer. In fact, I can't open my eyes. Fucked around and got that high, but I'm gon' smoke one right before I hit the show tonight. Call up my mama, she pray for me through the phone like, dear Lord, please allow my son to go as far as he gonna, and battle the decisions he's making on his own. Cause we've been with this hope for way more than way too long. Look, don't even know who I am, so tell me how could you judge? No way you gon' understand without walking in these chucks. Been on a mission for bad, just to get back to the fam. Get in the way of it and a foot get broken, your ass crease. I done learned about being low and having nowhere to go. Way too wise to be young, still way too young to die old. On radios, probably soon, cause bro gon' break every mold. Feeling faded, I'm Danny Phantom, yelling out going ghost. And we been floating for a minute, where we going from here? I've been real since the beginning, told that little hoe to chill. Isn't too hard to tell, most folk don't know how it felt to come from nothing to the point they love who you are instead. You sabotaging yourself like you don't know nothing else. Why make it hard to prevail when only time can tell? They gon' hate, that's alright, we walk by faith and
Man, that song was a vibe within itself. Like, I really like his cadences and his flows. Like, it was more chopped and screwed edition without, like, the effect of chop and screw and just doing it more for, like, a live feel. But I really love, like, the guitar beat behind it. Like, that definitely drove it home. And hearing it more different than, like, a typical rap beat that I've heard you rap on before. But this sounded something like you were experimenting, you had fun, and I really enjoyed the track myself. So I'm going to throw that in the Rap with the Punch and the SKR Music You Can Vibe to playlist. Now we're going to go to Toph Pocket Watch. Mic clipping. Is it really clipping? I'll turn it down. But here we go. Pocket Watch.
That's a pocket watch. I don't even know her, but she really get that sloppy top. Then I kick her out, gotta go. I can't be stopped. See you later, adios. Now they all copy us. I'm not really sure why they tried to beat me though. I remember when they said I was just a joke. Now my life is great. Sit back and I get paid. Now my life is great. Sitting back while I get paid. Looking at the bands in my pants. That's a pocket watch. Heard your girl is a fan. Now she's choosing, huh? Looking at the bands in my pants, that's a pocket watch. Heard your girl is a fan. Now she's choosing, huh? Had her run into me, just like her last name Bolt. Had her choosing over you. She's a whore, do this shit with ease. It's not even work, I'm on top cherries now. They all wanna lurk. Looking at the bands in my pants, that's a pocket watch. I don't even know her, but she really get that sloppy top. Then I kick her out, gotta go. I can't be stopped. See you later, adios. Now they all copy us. Here I am again. You can't stop it. Came in the game fast. No stopping. Fuck all of the fame. Just know I'm popping off in the game now. You can't stop it. Looking at the bands in my pants, that's a pocket watch. I don't even know her, but she really get that sloppy top. Then I kick her out, gotta go. I can't be stopped. See you later, adios. Now they all copy us. I'm not.
Damn. So I hope my my microphones are doing better now. If it's popping, let me know. I'm hoping it's better. But regardless of that, I was really vibing with that track. Like, the dude came in with like 808s bumping like a motherfucker. Let me see. Hold on, let me hear it on the playback. Damn. So I hope my Okay, so it sounds like the microphone's okay now. So yeah, basically all I was trying to get at is I was really vibing with his track because the 808s came in hitting so motherfucking hard. And at first I had to turn down the overall stream because it would have been a little clipping. So maybe that's the only critique I really have, is that you might want to turn down the bass because it might be clipping. But I mean, I did it overall, and it sounded really fucking amazing in my opinion. But I was really liking your flows too. Like, this is a different vibe that I've heard from you now. Like, hearing other stuff that you've done, which was more kind of like indie rap, and this is now more kind of like in my bag rap. But nonetheless, I was vibing with that track. Let's put it in the Rap with the Punch playlist. SKR music you can vibe to. And I'm gonna put it in Special Songs We Love playlist. Alright. I'm gonna let just a little, I'm gonna play a little bit extra of this song, and I'm gonna let you guys get a little sneak peek. This is Emo Hour, Unrequited Love, and then I'm gonna let it play just a little longer so I can like do something really quick. Damn, so I let it play a little bit longer, but I was like, man, you guys really came in clutch with this collab. I really think you guys definitely have something cool going on. Like, everybody complimented each other well, and I'm just like, damn, dude. Like, I personally would like listen to this on my own, and I think you guys got something really special going on with this group that you guys have made. And so I'm really intrigued, and with Young Lord producing on it, you know it's gonna be a banger. So I'm gonna throw that in the Indie Underground playlist, Spooky Kitten Records Presents a playlist, SKR Music You Can Vibe to playlist, and Songs We Love 2023. But damn, you guys definitely got something special going on, and I can't wait to, you know, hear more of it. So keep it up, Young Lord. Definitely killing it in the music game. So now we're going to do On Wuka with Street Party. Can't wait to hear the album, Young Lord. Young Blood.
I just came to consciousness at this proper street party. Thoughts of mine start to twist. I popped in the streets oddly. How this plot aligned? Cause of this, mind is freaking calmly. Search to find lost and missed memories stuck like Reese Tarby. Earnest chime from my dog possess. Went up like a herding collie. Give them that. Where we at? Folk be dancing, swerving softly. Plies that we created a Zomnawuka street party. Pulled up here in front of a pad with some cheap hollies. Dude on the beat, eyes ready to bake like a quiche Hardy. Ask me, how you rollin' here? Mark of the beast probably? As a laugh, I'm like shoot cheese. Holly, just trying to get thrown like a ball at the beach. You volley. Molly. Cheers that my bro stalls, then he screeches awfully. Back to when I strolled at some of the to see a bodies. You know what we gotta do, run up for your Nazi. We sticking up in some of the Wooka Street party. Sticking up, it's in some of the Wooka Street party. Polo takers for any clue and each other. Grown down people who louder than Steve Harvey. Know what I do? Trying to find my Peter and the police are hottie. Sticking up, it's in some of the Wooka Street party. Polo takers for any clue and each other. Grown down people who louder than Steve Harvey. Know what I do? Trying to find my Peter and the police are hottie. At the street party, they be tricking tricky like Ollies. A GB kicking Justin Tuck Raven when they see it spot me. Blow for lifting like the position of some women in a poly relationship. Linguistic kick I talk is like Ollie. Slowly moving through the street of potty. Each shotty sweating like a vase of Creed Molly. This cat's with a Mac, a black cat, dark skin Felicia Hardy. Who can style switch like the physique of the Steve's body. Fly umbrin type of witch. Now it's time to be Nazi. Maybe scarlet brain warps reality moxie. Feasting and feasting like Kirby. Do you copy? Talking about all of this, kinda like my Nisha hobby. They cleaning up more lines of the creases in your laundry. I'ma find a drink and the belize the spot we staying up in some of the Wooka Street party. Down the pavement tough, Bobby you taking you tried to guide us. Staying up, it's in some of the Wooka Street party. Polo taking us behind it through and each other. Wrong that we blue rather than Steve Harvey. Know what I do? Trying to find my Peter and the police are hottie. Staying up, it's in some of the Wooka Street party. Polo taking us behind it through and each other. Wrong that we blue rather than Steve Harvey. Know what I do? Trying to find my Peter and the police are hottie. Staying up, it's in some of the Wooka Street party. Polo taking us behind it through and each other.
Damn, man, you were sounding hella futuristic in that beat. Like, I liked, like, the transfer from what I've normally heard you, like, rap on kind of, like, 90s boom bap. And I know that had, like, an element of that, but, like, the way you were flowing on it and the way that your vocals were layered made it sound really cool and unique. So, definitely keep it up. I know you got a project with Insomniac out. For anyone that wants to learn more about Insomniac, I did an interview with him that you can check out on the channel. So, I'm going to throw that song in the Rap with the Punch playlist. SKR Music You Can Vibe To playlist. Spooky Kitten presents a playlist in Songs We Love 2023. Definitely a really cool vibe you got going on, man. Hella gonna remind me of like hieroglyphics though, too, with your vocal structure. So now we got Official K-Star Unforgettable Memories. Brand new subscriber to the channel, might I add.
Unlock it.
But can you slow it harder? Know when to slow down and speed it up. Before I think about hitting late back, spread your legs, cause you know I'ma eat it up. Beat it up. You know I never can get enough. You know I can't stop until you bust. You know I'm trying to give you a rush. Always making up and fucking. We can't go our separate ways. I remember when I called off work, just so I could get a day. Wanna make you mine forever, but you down in every way. Baby, all I need is time, and I can show you every day. And when you need some time for you, I promise that I'll give you space. And I'll be right there when you need me. Won't ever throw it in your face. Don't wanna be nothing like him, cause he a disgrace. It's good to be having you crying, wipe them tears off your face. Let's go on a date. Yeah, we got our problems, but you know that I'm good for you. You know that I'm here for you. You know that I care for you. You know why I kill for you. You know I'ma ride for you. And no, I'm not toxic. This love just anxiety.
Man, I really like the vibe of this new subscriber. So basically, they kind of remind me of like The Weeknd and maybe like a Roddy Ricch mixed together. Like definitely really cool with the harmonies and the vocal structure you came up with. The music definitely complemented your vocals, and I thought it was a really amazing track in my opinion. Definitely someone I want to hear more music from, and definitely on my radar now, because I love R&B, man. If you make a really good R&B song, I'm probably going to follow you, even if you're don't have a big following, if I like you. So yeah, I'm going to throw that in the Songs We Love 2023 Rap with the Punch. It's also an R&B playlist. SKR Music You Can Vibe To playlist, and Spooky Kitten Records presents a playlist. A person literally has 38 monthly listeners. We need to get them motherfucking up. So now we got Scam, Likely, Domestic Bliss, definitely music to lay some pipe to. I agree.
She's got a secret. I am under the hush. When pretty girls talk quick, invite out to a dirty bar, tugging on your clothes in the back of my car, spinning on the floor. Tell me I'm yours. Show out for me, baby. Convince me I'm better than I am. Slow down, I think you might save me. I can't lose It's cold, no jacket. She smokes, I'm trying to quit.
Damn, I really enjoy that vibe. Just definitely early like Warped Tour vibes. Not gonna do the stereotypical like Paramore comparison, but I love the energy and the vocals. You guys definitely have like a cool band as well. Like the instrumentals are very like driven and like had a lot of drive and ambition to it. You could hear it in the music. Like I really enjoyed it. I'd like to interview you guys if you guys want to. Just email spookykittenrecords@gmail.com and we can get that set up. Definitely was vibing with you guys. Love hearing new music coming from bands. And so let's put you in the pop punk indie underground playlist, SKR music you can vibe to playlist, and then let's do songs we love. So we got 2 more songs left. We got, oh, I lied. We got 3 songs left. Here's Junkie Overtones, Snooze Me Baby one more time. Let's go. what a smooth listen from that beat maker. Definitely puts you in like a calming, relaxing mood. And I thought everything sounded in place. Sounded a little bit clipping like at the beginning, but I did change the mix. Maybe that's on us, I don't know. But nonetheless, like, that was just a nice song to think to. And I'm gonna put it in the SKR Music You Can Vibe To playlist. Thank you for subscribing and being a part of the show today. I was definitely vibing with that track. Now we got Rogue by Vit, and then we got one more. Alright, so now we got Vit, Rogue. That was a nice solid track from Vit. Definitely had like a horror gore Dracula type of feel going on with it, and it was mixed with lo-fi elements. Nonetheless, like, I really thought that was a solid, you know, but creepy, eerie song, you know, put on around Halloween time. And I like the transitions, like, it brought it back, but it brought it back in a very interesting way. It kind of sounded like a Windows pop-up screen or something. But keep it up, Vit. I really dug that track. We're gonna head on to the last song. This is Pink Cocaine. Love Me Forever. Thank you everybody for tuning in today. I've had a really cool show. Nick and I had a fun time. These are just the leftovers of the day. But I appreciate you guys sticking through. Hopefully you'll join us on Discord. I'll throw that up in the chat real quick. You know, so you can play video games, mix music with other people. You can do anything in there. Just be respectful. This is Pink Cocaine, Love Me Forever. Last song of the night.
One. If you say you want love, you have to go learn how to be able to generate that loving frequency through the heart chakra in your life.
I hope you find your way back to me. I gotta do some things, do what is best for me. I know you wanna know if the rumors you heard are true. How you expect me to hold it down, girl, when you won't come through? It's not right, had me wasting all of my time. Got me hanging on by a thread, knowing you should've been mine by now. I guess it's bye for now, until further notice. I hope you notice me, yeah. I hope you notice me, I'm losing focus. I hope you notice me, yeah. Back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. I'm addicted to you, I'm addicted to you, I'm addicted to you, I'm addicted to you. Girl, don't you be so rude, I'm just speaking my truth. Imagine all the things we could do if you wasn't you. I'm addicted to you, I'm addicted to you, I'm addicted to you, I'm addicted to you. Girl, don't you be so rude, I'm just speaking my truth. Imagine all the things we could do if you wasn't you. I hope you notice, I hope you notice me, yeah. Girl, I'm losing focus, I hope you notice me, yeah. Back it up, back it up.
What a cool way to end the show. I thought that was like low-key, like one of my favorites of the night. I'm going to put that in our Songs We Love 2023, because January about to end. We're going to do something cool with all that and put it up on the channel for everyone. I'm going to put that in the SKR music you can vibe to and rap with the punch, because it is a R&B playlist as well, low-key. But I really like your vocals. Kind of remind me of like Party Next Door. The artwork was simple, clean, but it definitely... I like it. Like, actually, I'm like, damn, dude, you got me thinking of ideas now. But nonetheless, what an amazing way to end the show. I would interview Love Me Forever if they want to email spookykittenrecords@gmail.com. And if you want an interview yourself and you're listening to this, you're like, where's my interview? It's here. You can just email me at spookykittenrecords@gmail.com and we can figure out how to make it happen. But everybody stay safe. Have a fun rest of your weekend. I've been enjoying doing these on Saturdays. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying coming in here instead of Sunday. And 49ers, let's go. Tomorrow, 2 o'clock. Hopefully I don't get stomped.